Hello, beauties. I am Fiona, also known as Queen Fee, because, if people gonna mess up my name, y'all could just leave it at Fee, and then we gonna be good with that, okay? So, Fiona or Fee, period. But let's go ahead and get right off into this message. So, I was just, asking Spirit, like, what does the collective need to know at this present time? And this is the card that has come up. I want to read from the guidebook because I just absolutely love the illustrations as well as the messages from the Oracle of Vision. So if you're interested, if you like the way these cards are and the way, it gives clarity, check it out. I believe I got this deck. Oh man, I'll be ordering so much stuff, y'all. Hay House be having some amazing deals. So if you've been thinking of, getting you a deck and pulling for yourself, go ahead and check it out. They be having some amazing deals sometimes. But this card represents solitude, loneliness, isolation. And only in quiet waters do things mirror themselves undistorted. Only in a quiet mind is adequate perception of the world. We all need some me time. The family, the job, the groceries, the world can all wait. During these few precious moments of escape, they do not exist. I am alone. My only companions are my own thoughts. A solitary figure sits beneath a golden dome shelter, a raised island of solitude that is separate and distant from others of its kind. Their forms are mirrored in the silent waters below. Here she can embrace her solitude, which provides her with purity and clarity of thought. There are no distractions. Her book is empty. There is nothing to read or write. Only passing thoughts are present, which are released to float gently in the breeze and drift away. While such moments can refresh and recharge our spirits, be wary that by degree or frequency, solitude does not become uncontrolled isolation. If the distance between us and others is extended too far, it may become difficult to return. So with that, I'm feeling that somebody needs to take some alone time, and then there's also somebody else that has distanced and isolated themselves for so long apart from so many different people that they are now disconnected. And I'm feeling as though there are some connections that may be feeling some type of way about that, and that disconnect has created a distance that there may be no return from. You're being told that no matter what it looks like, no matter how it may affect or bother someone else, that you need your space, that you need this isolated period to really recharge and also to hear God clearly. Because when we are sitting in solitude, that's when we're not just allowing our worries to flow through and out, but we are also creating an open channel for God, source, creator, to be able to speak to us, to be able to give us the clarity and the guidance and also the love and the support that we need. You are being told to stay focused, hold the course. So, this really makes me feel like, you have to stand on your belief. If you have some people that are, having a problem with this isolation this time, with you saying no and not showing up and doing what they need when they need it, because I really feel like that is the biggest issue for someone out there that you are connected to. It is the fact that you are not accessible when and how they want you to be. And it is important for you to stay clear of all of these energies, because like the card said, these energies are not like you, right? So that means that they are vibrant on a different frequency, which is also affecting your frequency and how you show up, and also your purpose, what you need to be doing, right? And so this isolated time is a purification time, right? It is time for you to not only cleanse and release past things that are no longer serving you, but you also cannot be available to absorb and be accessible to their bullshit, okay? Let's just call it like it is, because right now they're really giving off energy vampire type of vibes. I'm sorry. Deal with your own stuff. Do whatever it is you need to do. Like, I'm sorry, you can't always depend on other people. Everyone has their own stuff going on, and I'm just going to say, maybe you might need to suggest to them that they need to go and read the book, The Four Agreements, okay? Because they should not be taking things personal. They should not be assuming and expecting you to do certain things, right? They need to be impeccable with their own daggone work. Like, you know what? Just tell them go read the book. And back to this. It is saying that, it is time to isolate yourself so that you can also cleanse yourself. You might even want to spend more time, in isolation close to a body of water. If you can go and sit by a river, or if you can go to the ocean, if you do not have access to go and do those things, you may want to just go and get you some of that, them Dr. Teal's Epsom salts, y'all. I'm telling you, that stuff is amazing. Like, I'm telling you, whoever is behind that, like, they know what they're doing, y'all. But them, like, whatever, go to the store. Whichever one you are drawn to is whichever one you probably more than likely need. I would also suggest grabbing you a bag of that Himalayan salt. Because, matter of fact, Dr. Teal's has that as well. Mix them together, y'all. I'm telling you, you got your own little spiritual bath, your own little baptism. Like, go on and cleanse yourself, okay? You need to cleanse and purify yourself. Keep your energy vibrant. And it is also saying, like, this isolation is also to help you walk in your beauty so that you can be your true authentic self, right? When we are around a lot of people, we're picking up their thoughts, their opinions, they're giving, their feedback or whatever. And you're just not showing up in your true authenticity, right? Because it's being altered, it's being filtered, because people are trying to ask and manipulate, how you show up, or what you do, or what you're offering, or the tasks that you take on, and for some, people look at you like you're this magical, you're this magical person. You multitasking, you do so many different things that it's not a problem to add more to your plate, right? Or so they feel, they feel like that you are just like so great at multitasking and doing so many different things at work. At once. And yes, you are, but guess what? You also need to take that time for yourself, so that you're doing all that stuff for yourself too, and walking in your own beauty, and putting all of your amazing gifts and all of your contributions towards yourself and out towards the universe, on a collective scale. Yes, and it is also about finding sanctuary, going back to creating that channel, bridging that gap, and creating a strong connection with Christ, with Father, with Source, whatever you call your God, but it is just opening up to that spiritual source so that you can receive your spiritual abundance, right? All of the spiritual knowledge, the things that we were swiped clear of and do not remember once we come here to earth. And I feel like, with that, that's because God has a higher calling on your life. And so you have to separate yourself from people, places, and things so that you can receive information from God, but also have those activated codes that are stored within you activated, because God is using you as a physical vessel to do his will. This is also about receiving new information to help you expand your horizons, to help you evolve on a soul level, to also give you all of these different insights and ideas of what to do to create more wealth, to create more abundance, and also to take you away. Like your soul may be calling you to go to a different place. Like God wants you to move or relocate or go somewhere, and you're trying to understand and hear and just know what you're being guided to do. Oh, and it's telling you to journey by moonlight, which is saying that, what, your path may be may be dark. You may have, just the light of the moon to guide you, but trust and know that your intuition is heightened, that you are seeing all of the signs along your path, and that just the belief in the magic in source and God creator being able to do miraculous things is what keeps you going. So make sure you take that time for yourself. You deserve it. And if they mad, Oh well, have an amazing day.